Halloween season. Now, just like the fall season, there's one question that comes to mind. What exactly kind of sneakers am I gonna wear for the big day? And by the big day, I'm talking about Halloween. Whether you want to stick to the traditional route and wear something like this that just totally screams Halloween, or you still want to wear something that's still Halloween colors but you don't fully want to commit to whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. If you're wondering what's the top 5 best Halloween sneakers that you can wear this season, stay tuned to find out. What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Louis G, back at it again with a brand new video, and today we're going to be discussing the top 5 best Halloween sneakers that you guys can buy right now, ranging from some very rare pieces to some GRs to some sneakers that came, released, and they're just kind of gone. Whether you're a fan of authentic Halloween movies or you just want something that's kind of creative and you don't want to wear your plain all-white Air Forces to a Halloween party this year, I definitely got you covered. Halloween sneakers are extremely underrated. I know when it comes to Halloween, a lot of people buy them, they wear them for one day, and they just quickly forget about them. But there are some really good hidden gems here, and most of these sneakers you probably could get away with wearing throughout the whole entire year. And yes, of course, there is an honorable mentions list. This wouldn't be a top 5 Louis G video if I did not add an honorable mentions list. So before we get to the #1 spot, I will reveal the honorable mentions. But enough about that, let's get right into the top 5 list. Let's start with number 5. And starting at number 5, we have a pair of sneakers from a brand that I always try to sprinkle in. And if you've watched all of my top 5 videos, you guys know I can't go a single top 5 video without at least adding at least one pair of Reebok sneakers. At number 5, we have the Reebok Question Mid in the Reaper colorway. I think this sneaker is just so underrated, so cool. I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna look at the sneaker and you're like, okay, there's really not much to it when you're just looking at it, you know, from first glance. But the cool thing about the sneaker is the upper is actually removable, and you can just remove it and it reveals a different layer underneath the sneaker, and it's just so cool. And when it comes to Halloween season, you want to get something that's creepy, spooky, and that sneaker definitely delivers it. And on top of that, the resale market for this sneaker is just completely dead. You can get these for a really great price. You're not gonna pay an arm and leg for this, and Reebok just did an absolute amazing job, man. And like I've always said, when it comes to collabs and just putting out really good quality content, Reebok is just ahead of the game. All right, and coming in at number 4, we have a pair of Nike Dunk Lows, specifically the Halloween colorway that released in 2021. Now, if you were to ask me, do I personally think Dunks are like a great sneaker? Not really. I think they're poorly made, but I see how popular they are, and it's a nice low-cut sneaker. Obviously, the outsole glows in the dark. Just a really cool sneaker, at least in my opinion. And if you like glow-in-the-dark sneakers and you like Nike Dunks, and you're used to wearing your Pandas all the time, but you don't really want to commit to another sneaker model but still wear your Dunks, then this is definitely the best case scenario for you. I love when sneaker brands do that, especially with Halloween. Yeah, it's a little kiddish, but it's just really cool to just have something on your feet that just glows in the dark. Just kind of brings me to the times when I was little and I used to wear like light up shoes like a gym class when I was like in elementary school. Just a really cool time, and just something I still enjoy to this day, even though like I'm a full grown adult. And real quick, before we get into the number 3 sneaker on the top 5 list, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, join the family. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And if you guys like this video, hit that like button. Also click that little bell, stay notified, because we do drop videos every single week. And if you guys want, you can also follow me on my Instagram _LouisG to stay updated whenever a brand new video is going to come out, or just stay updated on any news about the channel in general. You guys can follow me on my Instagram _Louis G. All right, and coming in at number 3 is a personal favorite of mine, but it is very underrated. And the reason why I'm putting it so high up on the list, because I feel like the sneaker kind of just flew under the radar. We have the Nike Dunk High and the Raw colorway. It's not super loud, it's not doing too much, but I like the whole spooky vibes behind the sneaker. It looks like the sneaker would go great on like a mummy or something like that. It's just a really cool sneaker. The attention to detail that Nike put on this, such an underrated colorway. And again, another sneaker that is not going to break the bank. If you wanted to pick those up today, you definitely can. These are not really going for much. You can easily cop these on StockX, eBay, or Go. Wherever you cop your sneakers from, you can easily find these for a really great price. I like the whole colorway behind it. A good friend of mine, Jay Sneaks, actually owns these, and he wears them all the time. And every time he posts it on his story, I always have to compliment him. Jay, if you're watching this video, you inspired me to put these at number 3. I will link his channel down below. He's a really good friend of mine. He also makes really good content as well. These just flew completely under the radar, and they're just so clean, at least in my opinion. And I plan to at least pick these up in the future. Probably next Halloween season, I'm probably gonna pick these up because it is a little too late. Halloween is in exactly 5 days, and if I order them, they definitely won't make it in time. We are getting closer to the #1 spot. Coming in at #2 is another personal favorite of mine, and of course I had to add these because these are just, #1, it's a cult classic movie, just a classic movie all over around. We're gonna go with the Air Max 95 in the Freddy Krueger colorway. Just another sneaker that just kind of came and just flew way under the radar. And like, if you're a big fan of Nightmare on Elm Street and you're also into sneakers, these are like the best of both worlds. Air Max 95s, super comfortable. Even though I still think the Air Max 1 is the most comfortable Air Max model, I can't deny that this is a really clean colorway. Just the blood dripping on the back tab of the sneaker, the whole like flannel print, basically putting on the tongue the flannel print that Freddy wears on his shirt, like on the sneaker, is such a cool little touch. And the fact that Nike paid so much like close attention to whatever Freddy was wearing and just kind of mimicked that on the sneaker, which it's been honestly quite a long time since Nike has put out so much detail into a sneaker like they did on the Air Max 95. If you want to wear something that literally nobody has, because I guarantee you, I've at least never seen it in person, you want to wear something really nice to the Halloween party and really like turn a lot of heads, the Air Max 95 Freddy Krueger is definitely the way to go. I will say this, at least for the resale market value of the sneaker, it is a little bit expensive. Even though it is a Halloween sneaker, you can still wear it all year round, because who just doesn't love a black and red sneaker? Like, it's probably the best color combo that you could throw on your feet. So if you like Nightmare on Elm Street, you're into sneakers and you want to mix both worlds together, there's no reason why you shouldn't add these to your rotation. And before we get into the #1 sneaker for the Halloween season, we're gonna go with the honorable mentions list. At #2 on the honorable mentions list, we have the Nike Air Force 1 skeleton pack. Now, there's no specific colorway. Yes, I own the orange pair right here, and at least in my opinion, I believe the orange pair is the best out of the whole entire pack. But any colorway would be fine, whether it's the purple, the white, the black, or even the orange. If you're a fan of glow-in-the-dark outsoles, if you like, you know, sneakers that are really like Halloween themed, then this is the perfect sneaker for you. Hopefully Nike retros these or just starts doing them again, because it was just kind of sad to see that Nike stopped with the purple pair. This specific pack had so much potential. And coming in last on the honorable mentions list, we have the Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. Now, literally any Shattered Backboard colorway would be fine, whether it's the 1.0s, the 2s, 3s, or even, you know, the 1 lows. Literally any Shattered Backboard colorway is fine. You can even throw in the Jordan 1 mids there as well. It's just a perfect Halloween sneaker. The fact that it's orange and black, it just pretty much just gets the job done. If you don't want to wear anything that's too Halloween themed, you don't want to wear something that you think is like extremely tacky, but you still want to wear Halloween colors, then the Shattered Backboard is definitely your best option. Just the best colorway of all time, at least in my opinion. You cannot go wrong with the Shattered Backboard. Not only is it good for Halloween, but it's perfect for the fall season because it really just embodies the whole fall theme. Nothing better than wearing a nice clean pair of orange sneakers on your feet. Just really just completes the whole outfit, and anyone who knows that when it comes to the Shattered Backboard, it is probably the pinnacle of best quality that Jordan brand has ever done. All right, and we are at the #1 spot, and this is the best Halloween sneaker that you can technically not buy, but I mean, if you got it like that, you definitely could buy these sneakers. I'm not even probably gonna bother putting the price of these sneakers because it's just extremely unrealistic. Coming in at #1 on the list, we have the Nike SB Dunk Freddy Krueger. And this is an interesting sneaker because even though it is probably regarded as the best Nike SB of all time, and only 30 were made, and these were supposed to be a general release, and then Nike got sent a cease and desist, and these sneakers just never seen the light of day. But for some reason, at all the sneaker cons and all these conventions, a lot of people seem to have a lot of pairs, which is just really crazy to me, at least in my opinion. This sneaker resells for an extreme amount of money. Do I think it's absolutely worth it? Hell no. I don't think any sneaker should be worth over freaking $1,000, at least in my opinion, or even 500, but that's neither here nor there. I still think it's a cool sneaker. Would I love to own it? Absolutely. Am I paying that money? Hell no. It's just crazy to me. I saw one pair go for about 30,000 and I'm like, yeah, no way. That's a house payment right there. That's crazy. But it's still a cool sneaker, and if you're a fan of the Air Max 95s, and let's say you're a millionaire or you have $30,000 to spend, then I guess this is a sneaker for you. But for normal people like me who make YouTube videos on sneakers that I definitely can't afford, it's a cool sneaker to look at. You know, I'll never own it, but I can look up on Google how it looks. If you thought the Air Max 95s were crazy in detail, wait till you see the SB Dunk. That's pretty much it for my quick little top 5 Halloween sneakers that you guys can buy right now. Comment down below if I missed any of your favorite sneakers. Would you cop any of these sneakers on this list? Whatever you are thinking, comment down below so we can chop it up in the comment section. And if you guys do want a part 2 to this video, 200 likes and I will do a part 2 to this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also click that little bell to stay notified because we do drop videos every single week. And I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.
Run it. I run the game, yeah, you heard capiche. Took the roof off, now it's just seats. Yeah, I keep a watch on my enemies. Look me in my eyes, we are not the same, you heard capiche. Yeah, I run the game, yeah, you heard capiche. Took the roof off, now it's just the seats. Yeah, I keep a watch on my enemies. Look me in my eyes, we are